Welcome back to Timberborn. My name is Nilaus and we are here and back again in our little colony, and today we have a big task ahead of us. We have actually two sort of big tasks. First of all, this doesn't work. We just came out of drought, and as you can see, it only works during the wet season, and you need to do some kind of reservoir or something. But that's not what I want to do, because here, level 20, this is what we want to do. We want to just see if we can get everything happy here. So that means a big overhaul on the home depot, and also get a lot of the other food. We're going to be having a lot of things we need to do first. The area here, I want it to have its own forest, because I need to rely more heavily on the engines, so we need to make sure that we have a good forest. That means we are going to build one of these, and that will be a there, and then I'm going to go plant some trees around here. That will be that location, and then I will have two of these there and there, and they will cover all this area. And I will now be planting, I think I'll be planting like this and here, so that should give us a pretty good sized forest in a long time, but it'll get there. Cool. And that needs to be done like a little bit faster. There we go, because I'm already also down here working on more explosives, and this is because this is kind of the only place I have left that I can build some additional farmland, and that's what I'm going to be building here. So I've prepared it a little bit. Since we don't have any, well, should we say normal beavers here, we can take this out, and then we can start working on the next kind of food. That's going to be hydroponic farms. 1, 2, 3. They will be focusing on algae with a robot, and algae and algae. So now that's 3 more. 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 more in this area. We have currently 1. So we'll just need more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever. That's fine, because we do have a lot here. Now, another little thing up here that we have, these ones are working, the bot assemblers are working as fast as they can, but that's not fast enough for us, because we are going to need a lot of workers. I hope I don't get that deleted. There. And these 3. So now that they are done, then we can go back and build more. Bot assembler, nope. Bot builder, there, 1, 2, 3, and they'll be focused on chassis, and they'll be focused on limbs, and they'll be focused on heads. And I'll build the same thing on top. 1, 2, 3, that one, and then we need to get up there. Let's see how we get up to this location. I think that's gonna be it here. Pretty simple, and this part is now done. This will also be switched to robots. Switch to robot. That's good stuff. And since we now have a lot of health stuff, then we also should kind of build out here, I guess. I want to be continuing to build this part. You know, this doesn't serve any purpose, so let's just take it out there, and then build 2 more number crunchers, that one and that one. This one has to be lower priority, so they can walk through and get that. So that'll be 5 of those, and that should be a good improvement as well. Now over here, we need to remove all of that one, prioritized by haulers. We want to stock up on some pine resin, because I need to take out this forest. And I'm going to do that right now, because that's actually important. Because I'm going to need this space for something, for our new house. Because we're going to build a new cool house in this area. Then, down here, these are going to be working. Switch on. Look at that. We have lots of stuff to do. This will just continue to be exploded a little bit at a time. And let's see. So, this area I'm going to build into... What are we going to build it into? We're going to build a forester here. I guess that's kind of the least awful place. You will be focused on making pine, and then I'm gonna make a new pine forest. It doesn't take that long to get back online, so let's try that here. That will just be pure pine, and once this one's done pining, We can we can make a little bit more pine over here. That's kind of silly, but let's do it. Let's do it. I wonder if I could make it a little bit better by doing there. If I do that, then I can probably also pine up this place here. Yes, and then I hope that when I replace this with a, what's it going to be replaced by? Something else. Then, there's the sapper. Sapper is someone who collects sap. The other part is now we need to make some farmhouses. I'm also going to make some farmhouses here. I'm going to take the worst spots for the farmhouses. Oh yeah, one more robot. Two more. And this will be the stuff we don't have. Corn and... I know they don't have to have one each, but at this point I have enough robots that I don't really care that I'm using a bit more. So if I'm looking at this, that's definitely not where I wanted to go. Just trying to get a sense of where I would, how big I'd want to make it. So that means this would be corn. I think this is not a great place. Kohlrabi is kind of needing a lot. Just there. Then I can plant kohlrabi there. Still within range. Yes. Oh, not the last one. Now we know. And then I'm gonna make corn. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I can do that. Corn, and I'll do that from there. And then we'll make eggplant there. And then once it's a bit blown up, then we can just push it out a little bit further gradually. So that's a lot of things being done now. And let's see, make sure that we do not harvest anything. Don't harvest this, not that it really matters. Good. So this is working. These two, they can need to be switched over like that. Switched over like that. And then paused and paused for a long time. That one paused by a hauler. This one needs to switch over, and then that will be working on the oak trees. Not that it, again, really matters. Since we're now getting algae, and also down here we'll eventually get corn, and we will eventually get something else. That means we need to unlock the last kind of the food. Well, not the last kind, because we also need coffee. Okay, 2, 3. So that's also a thing. How do we get power into this location? I think we have to drag power down here, because if we get robots down here, we also need to make sure that they actually can power, or they can be charged. So that's a little bit of another thing that we have to consider. So I think that I will be building. Let's see. I'm going to build. That is going to be a corner, and then I'm going to go up. Then from up, I will be dragging it over to the side. I'll keep that up here, so it can make it a little bit easier, and then continue moving over here. I don't know exactly where, but oh, why? What? How did that happen? Huh. Well, they still need to be replaced by here. And I don't know if I need to go further than this. Probably not. And then figure out how to do there. That's good. And that's location. Oops. Just in case we need this. It's all intersections will be like this. There. Now, where would be a good... This would be a good place to do some location where they can be a little bit happier and charge. That's probably going to be like this. Just 2 charging stations, right? Yeah, that's something like this. And what will that look like? That'll be like intersection, going down, going around and back in there. Maybe even take this just because. And then it will be some chargers. 1, 2, 3 chargers. Oops, that's not a good one. There. So we now have something to get working on this part, and you can see that they are starting to work. And we need more robots. Let's have a look in this district. Where's the district? There it is. I have now 4 unemployed. That's great, because I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3. Oh, these need to be unlocked as well. Unlock, unlock, and unlock. Great. So that's 3 more. And that one hasn't been built, so that's 2 more again. So that's... oh, we also need some storage, by the way. So let's also make some storage up here. That's kind of important. 1, 2. That's a really far away, but it's close to this location. So that will be... That's not really great to put it that far away. I really wanted it somewhere else. This is an enticing spot. I can also just make... If I make the raw materials here... No, because it's going to go into like 50 in each, and then the haulers will carry it up here. The haulers will carry it somewhere around. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. This is useless because we don't have any robots in here, or any normal ones in here. So all of this can just be taken out. Just check. Oops, I just took the whole thing out. Hope that's correct. That one's also not necessary. That's not necessary. That's not necessary. All good. This is kind of maybe not really. So let's build some storage location here. Yeah, it seems like a much better place to make storage location for. So what is that going to be? That's going to be the algae rations and the corn rations, and then we'll put the other one over here. Are we though? There. And these here and here. They're just easier to get access to. If I don't have to go up. Maybe I don't need this one either. And I just try to keep it at ground level. There. So what was this one? This was algae and corn and eggplant. That's it. Nothing else? Yeah. Maybe this is... I don't know. I don't think I need it. Whatever. That's going to be fine. And I now need to leave it for a little bit to actually build it. So now I've cleared out this pine forest, and I think it's time for us to build a new housing complex. Why do we want to build a new housing complex? I don't really know. I just think it's time for us to do that. And it'll be sort of optimized as much as I can. We'll start by this. These ones each contain 16, so this is... blah, I don't know. A lot. 48. So this is... Each level can store 200, and then it'll be 2 levels high. So we'll be putting it up for 200. That will absolutely be enough. And then we'll take the other one down immediately afterwards. Whew. So now this is where it gets a little bit tough. This is always where it gets a little bit tough, because you have to figure out how to do this kind of thing. So that one and that one. I think that's kind of how we want to do this. And that means I can go up from this side, and I can go up from this side. Also kind of important that then you could then go out here. So far so good. And then I can get some things down here. Let's see. If I build this, then I'm not actually 100% sure that it covers, so don't care. We can also do this one, which will then be placed here. That don't care. We'll build it up. So I won't be building anything in here, even though I could. Oops, let's make sure that it's like this. So now I'm going to be taking the entirety of the next level. There. And also these two. So let's see. We must get... There are some things we must get and some things we want to get. Like this part is must have, because that now access all the doors. And up top I'm going to build something else, some other cool stuff that we feel we need. Then we'll need to figure out how to do that. Actually, I'm going to build these as well, because I am imagining that I'll also be building out at this level further out. Let's see. So far so good. Oh, that's already come up. That's already come up. And the reason why I marked this is because I will build further up here, but now I can only do it in one direction, which is okay. I think I'll build that. And then, is it a 3 high? Yeah, it's a 3 high. Good. So this is a little bit tough to see, but now I'm going to go up to the top level. Then at the top level, what am I going to do there? Let's just build everything, because there's no reason not to. I'm not particularly, say, strained for resources, and it's going to be level 3, and then it's the whole level. Good. So what do we want to build up here? Well, we have some decoration. I'm going to build some roofs in the corners. They will just be like this, 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 and this. Weirdly enough. But it will all make sense. I'm just trying to build something slightly new all the time when I build these kind of things. Because then it doesn't look too same. So, there we go. That's a lot of this. And then I'm going to make sure that you get the pathing. That goes over. And that goes over. And then goes straight in. There. So now the path is all of this. Then I can... Oh, is it? Do I have enough signs? Yeah, we have 14,000. Perfect. That's good. Because we're going to need a lot of signs for unlocking the last bits. The last bits are pretty expensive. Such as, down here, monuments. Look at that. 12,000. We can do it. But I don't think that's what I want to do right now. I'm going to be bumping that here, which covers everything there. And I'm also going to take the other one there. I know I have another one here, but let's make sure that this... Oh, let's turn it outwards, right? There we go. And let's see. So what else do we need here? I want to make... let's actually get some small roofs, like teeny tiny one, because they can be fitting out here and here. And then it's time for building these beaver statues. There we go. They should be facing inwards though. Very important. There we go. And then the only thing we don't have right now is the shrubberies. Shrub, 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 shrub. And then I don't have anything to build in the middle. I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can come up with that could be placed in the middle would be a roof. It's really weird to put that here, but hey, it is now a building. It's a pretty nice block of blockiness. Good. So that will help out, and that will just keep our builders in this district busy for the time being. And we can go down here to the other locations, and this one will just gradually be pushed a little bit further back. This will be gradually pushed a little bit further back, and we can just keep pushing it in here and keep expanding with more of the various types of plants here. There we go. Now up here we have a very functional district. We have 45 working and we have 24 not working. So we can actually push these out to other locations. These are having 3 vacancies. Okay, so let's get 3 more in here. I think we need to end up at like 48 or something. So that number just kind of means something to me. Now that we have the kohlrabi coming in, we do have this. Oops, these are definitely be prioritized by haulers. Thank you. There and there. I will also just figure out how many haulers do we actually have in this district, because we probably need a little bit more. And then, yeah, so that's 47. We have 1 unemployed. Great. Now, the next thing we want to do is prepare for the next drought, and that means making more of these. This is one of the things that I feel is a little bit of a shame. These are just so good, like so good, that there is really no point in doing all the messing with water, because this is just way better. Like, it's so easy to manage, it's so easy to build, it's so easy to everything, and that's a little bit of a shame, I think, because it would be cool if it was... if the best thing was using water power and not just having these spinners and just spinning. So, yeah, well, that is, it is what it is. And I will be looking at it here. That one. It's more about what is best for us to do in right now. I'd like to be doing more of the, what is it called? Oof, this is going to hurt. That one comes out. Like to do more of the water management build. But I also want to make sure that we don't, we do have power for our next drought. And we put this one in between. There we go. This is kind of important. Please do. Anyone? Oh. Are we running out of power here? Yeah, we are, because they're coming all the way down here. We're going to need a little more. We have 4 chargers. Would be cool if there were some chargers here as well. So let's get that into a charger as well here, and that's going to be like that, and a few more chargers, just making sure that we do have them everywhere. And down here, you know, that's going to come in after all the other stuff we just built. Oops, that's going to take a while, but anyway, it's working. We got the whole thing, so this will start become another power plant for us soon enough. Now, progress is working over here. We can also see that I have taken out, or I've stopped producing these things, and that means it's now a great time for a cleanup here. These, I'm going to take those out soon. This is scheduled for removal. I will also schedule at this point. Let me see. I will just undo this. No, I'm not gonna undo it. I'm just simply gonna remove it because I have too much of it anyway. So we can scrap this. It's all about the long term there, and this one gets out. Great. And these can also be removed. Go away. Go away. And as much as I like these things here, I don't actually, but they are also going out. That's going out. That's going out. This one will go out soon enough. This two are out. And then I also need to now just bite the bullet. Take that out. Great. So we have a lot more things. Let's come back once this is a little bit further, and we've removed something so we can start building the next part. Whew. Lots of things going on in a quest to just get more of everything here. And so the drought is started. This is going to give us a lot of problems now. So we actually have to ditch all of this. And even then we are going to have issues because we don't actually have a lot of wood. This is not coming into effect yet. And all of my wood out here is being harvested as fast as it comes in. And that's all of this is being harvested as fast as it comes in, because what we've done is we have kind of gone a little bit crazy on the build part. So as much as I like it, we can't really build anymore. If we look at this location here, the Home Depot, we have lots and lots of beds. So what we could do to get more house or sort of more materials, I've destroyed some houses just so that we can get oh, it's deleting both? Sure. There. Sure. I mean, this is just a little bit of desperation, kind of. Well, it's not really, but I want to make sure that they move into the new housing. And what better way than to demolish the old housing? Isn't that how it works? Oh, shoot. There's something missing here. Something very important. Before that one is placed, I need to get my... I knew there was one thing that was missing. The bell. The new bell. There you go. And... I'm going to have to make sure that these in the corners are higher priority. Otherwise, things will just inevitably go wrong. And I don't want that. There and there. So now they are highest priority. This one is going to be medium. And this will be kind of lower priority. If that means it never gets done, then so be it. Right. So what else are we going to do? We are in the drought. Let's see how our power is going. It's not great because we're not really building enough here. And we're just not feeding enough wood. And so we have to rely very heavily on this part here. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's start building more stuff. We're going to get the power somehow over. I'm actually going to do it like this because it's going to be annoying otherwise. Oh, I can't. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually fine. That one goes here and then the rest... It is up there at that level. Yes. And then I think I just need to take you out as well. Take you out. High priority take out. And that would require us to, or enable us to do there, intersection, go down, get a pond, and then hit an intersection, because once it connects, that's going to be glorious. And what is it connecting to? It's going to connect to this 12,000 monstrosity, which will now affect pretty much everything around here. That's, let's just say that's going to take a while to get that done, but we can always just lower the priority for it, because we're going to need a lot of other things done before that. What I need to do, or what I want to do, is kind of have a stream here, or a path. A path is a good word for it, where they can go in and grab all the food, because I need to make sure that the food is really close to the housing so that eventually they will be better at picking it up. So our drought here is actually going to be a little bit concerning because of this, because of the lack of logs. Do we have anywhere that I can export logs? No, I think I've already been going through it. They will try to export logs from here, but there's none. This one will take a while to get back online. This is probably one of the first, so 47, so it'll still take 15 days before it gets in. I could chop down this forest, but then I'd have other problems as well. Don't really want that. There, and this as well. And we'll just gradually continue on expanding out here as well. There we go. We have now built a little more on the housing part, and I think I want to take the other housing out because I don't want this to actually be here. Yes, there and there, there. I want everyone to move into the new housing. And how many do we have in... Whoops. How many do we have in total? Now we only have 97 plus 7, so it's not much. We'll get one more enabled, but we're up to 26 here in well-being, and that's really our goal for the whole this whole episode, is just to get it as high as possible. Actually get it to the maximum, if at all possible. So it's all about the well-being. So I'm gonna build this here, just in an effort to there, get a maximum value out of this location here. So this is going to go through for sure. This is going to go straight through. Then we're going to have a few different things like that is connecting here. So it's going to be a fast way to get up. And I will also build over on this side. I will make a fast way to get down. And that will also go here. So that's kind of, you can now walk up here on the top floor if needed, and these will be places where I want to store most of my food, particularly some of the new ones. Let's get some of the new ones, the rations here, and the rations over there, and the rations over there. Those are the foods we need. Then I also want to store books, because books are things that we don't have yet, but we'll definitely make. Let's go up here and then start making some books. Books are also, if we look at this part, we need coffee. That's going to be one of the next things. These two are coming along. Lido, we need more of those. And we have here carousel. We don't have that. Mud bath, don't have that. Books, we'd like to get that going. So let's start working on some books. That's under the wood. And here, that's going to be 1, 2, and 3. Then we're definitely going to need more paper factories. That's 1, 2, and 3. And then I need to make sure that it actually connects. So I will do that. These are actually probably going to be... Well, they're eventually going to be like this. And that one has to be a little higher priority. I like this. That's a good potential for that. There. That'll definitely be it. Look at our... We are very, very close to running out of power. I've just been trying to manage it during the drought. There's less than a day left. And we can now work on the next part. So I have built this part. I also want to make lighters on this side. So... You're gonna go out, and you're gonna go out, and this... I'm actually gonna take you out as well. Build that on this side. There's this. And... Nuke it on the other side. And... Let's nuke this as well, once we can. And then make lots of lighters. They are... Where are they? There. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can get 3 of those. Look at that, it's increasing. What's it increasing by? Ah, there we go. The Flame of Unity has come online. That's give us 5 points. That's amazing. Let's get something else. For example, a temple. Should be easy. It's just a lot of wood. And that should be buildable here. And that should be buildable if I am a little bit... Oh, yes, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted these two to be next to each other. That, not like this, though. The other way around. Actually, I think I need 2 of these. They don't really seem to be very good at getting in there. So that is... Okay, it's increasing. 29 is now the number we're at. This will be... Where are we at? We there. Intersection, intersection, and just a straight line here. And I think these two also have to be... I'm going to build it like this. Right. And then we can do a little shrubbery here or something. I don't know if I need this. We definitely need this, by the way, now that I think of it. We need these, a lot of those, and I don't know where to build them because that's going to be a trouble. Look at that. Look at this. Look at us go. Let's see. That's probably going to be one of our main challenges, is making sure that we have enough of this here. And then also just, if in doubt, just put shrubberies everywhere. We can put those in here and here. And I don't know if this is a good place to build it, but it's coming along. These two, then I need the temple. What is here? This is fermented soybeans and kohlrabi. Okay, let's get those in here. Fermented soybeans. Fermented soybeans. And kohlrabi is in here. That's the basic of basic stuff. And I will be emptying, and I'll be emptying these. Because once I take this out, I can build this into a temple. And I think that's a much more valuable thing to have here. Right, but if I do that, then we can't get up to this location. That's kind of problematic. Is it? Well, I'll just build it from here. That one, there, there, there. So that's has to be done. And then, of course, as always, everything has to be first priority. These are a little bit annoying that they're not coming in fast. So they're now first priority, I guess. There you go. We're up to 31. Let's wait until this gets built. This gets built. This takes out. And then we can, yeah, get a little bit more going on this part. We're also going to be prepared to get robots in here as we are starting to work on this part up here. That's robots. Oh, look at that. We survived. And now we're recharging this quickly, I hope. Let's see. Oh, yes, definitely. Let's fire these up again as the storm flood is coming in. Yeah, we still have enough power. This is getting built, so that's also good. It means for the next rhythm we can get more power. Ooh, look at that. We really need some water coming in here because these are dried out and dead. That's a little unfortunate. This part is also kind of dried out and dead, but let's just wait for more stuff to come in. And let's build another temple here. Or not another temple, but build a temple here. Temples are also great. And we just want to get a lot of things here. We're also, while we have temples, we should also just throw in some shrines here and there. There we go. We also put some shrines into these locations just to get as much bonus as possible. If you look at this now, Lido is still not good. Carousel is not coming online. Mudbath is not done yet. We're going to have to figure out how to do Mudbath. And that's going to be a little bit of a... Could actually be over here, couldn't it? Don't know if it has to be underwater or is allowed to be underwater. This could be moved out or moved somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know. We'll oh, here maybe. That's a good place. So now it's a time to get on to the next part, and the next part will be that will be what will it be? Oh, we need a mud bath. Oh, we still need a mud bath. Let's see. How do we build a mud bath here? Let's unlock that. Can I do it like this? Then I need to be up. So either maybe I need to... this might actually be fine. The question is just whether it's too far away. It also needs power, so... Could be... Oh, wow, look at that. 36, it's really coming in hot now. I wonder if I could build it in the water? Yeah, I could actually build it in the water, but then I'd still need the power. Okay, I need to figure out where... I kind of want to do it here. Like, just make like a long line of... that. And then... I am going to, for sure, most important thing is that one and that one. They say they are connected, so I'll go up and I'll go up. And the good news is this will also function as a path through this area. Great. And that path through this area is also going to be needed because this area is now going to be used for coffee. The last thing we're missing. There we go. Coffee. If I build it here, it's still connected. So I go here, here, and then I need... coffee is a bush, so I need one of this. And I definitely also need some... I think I need gathering thing for that. So it's over here, gathering. 1, 2, 3, eventually. And you'll be focused on... coffee bush. There we go. And that will be kind of a tree, and it's right here, coffee bush. Whoosh! For the time being. These have nothing to do. That's kind of okay. We'll disable them for now. And that one. Yes. You get busy. And these two will also get busy. And that will get us... Oh, I know what I'm missing. I know what we're missing. This definitely has to be done. Let's do something silly here. There we go. And under storage, I'm going to get the big one. That, my friends, is where we store the coffee. A gigantic pot of coffee. There we go. That should be fine. I hope it's not too far away. It might actually be a little far away from there. Yep, it is. It's too far away. I'm going to store it closer. Because this is one of the things that I'm a little bit worried about is the running time for all this stuff. So I'm going to find a place closer. Here, for example. That's a better location. That is still the coffee bake. Coffee, that's 38. Let's have a look at 38. We want to get to 60. So we're missing the carousel, the mud bath that we are working, the Lido that are in progress, the shrines, we don't have any of those, but we have built them. Then roof is somehow not okay. That's really weird that it's not okay. Campfire is not doing great. Coffee is not there yet. And down here we have the shrine. Injury, that's something we have to deal with. Temple, it's coming there. And shrine is, a lot of these things are shrine related. There we go. And this is also shrine. So we have a lot of shrines coming in. And then of course we'll have the massive tribute of ingenuity that will come in at some point, I guess. It's going to be a big one. But it's scheduled. Great. Down here, let's have a look. Are you almost done? You're at 88%. So what if I start building? That's a little bit much, but we need to prepare for the next drought season here. So all of these have to be built. And I have to disable them again. There we go. Oops. Oh, we're missing a little bit here. And that's going to be prioritized so that it's not going to wait for it. And the last one is here. Great. So that is a lot more power that will be coming along, because we're then going to look at getting some robots into this area and then just simply figure out where they need to build. The stuff that needs to happen for this to actually work. Oh, I see a problem here. I think I see a problem. No, not really. I was just kind of thinking getting this one through, but I guess I'll bring... Yes, I'll bring the power line on this here. Oops. Yeah, and we'll bring the power line down here. That will be like this. These two, this one. And the reason I'm doing it in this convoluted way is because otherwise they cannot go and build up top here. So now let's link it through. Yeah, that is where we get the power for now. That one, and that one. And then we need to figure out where the robots are going to be charging if we need it. There'll be sort of need to position charging locations here and there. These are getting built, and that will function over to this location. Great. That's a lot of stuff. These are now also working for the paper. And how's our situation here? This is workers. Okay, we only have 9 workers available, but that means we have 82, and we need to get all of these robots in here, but then I can't really get them in there until I actually have somewhere to charge them. So let's build more locations for charging. Just as an indication of how long time has passed, we can now see that these trees that we planted at the beginning of the episode are now 99%. So that means it has passed 30 days of in-game time for, there we go, this to pop up. And that also means that we now need these two to be active again. And we now have in this location, we are actually missing one, a single one. So that means the maximum number, the optimal number here is going to be 49 in this region. And then I don't need any more of this. Now, going back to all of this location that isn't built. Now, I've decided that here are 3 charging locations. Here are 3 charging locations that will be sort of for this area. I will have some charging locations here, and I'll have some charging locations up there. So I think that we can start working on getting stuff in. So let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So let's start with getting those. We now have, it says 13. So we need to now get some robots in here. And we will now need to get a lot of these robots in here. You know what? Just get 20 for now. So that's the first one. We're also at 40 at this point. Still a lot of things are not built, and they will start building it. There will be so many things that we need to build. I will also be working on... Oh, this is definitely not necessary anymore. We just need 2. And those might actually be good ones because they are really far away. For example, here. And this one as well is also a good candidate for taking things out. because they are really far away, and that means when it says ding ding, then they have to run all the way back, and then they won't have time to do all the fun stuff in this area. So we want to make sure that the stuff that's furthest away gets replaced with robots first, so that they stay close, and then we can start. When we have less actual workers, then we can start cutting down on all these things. Let's just go through on the import side just to make sure we are importing everything. Yes, we have good stockpile. We do not have very many fermented mushrooms. That's really odd that we don't have that. Let's have a look over on this side. How's our fermented? Why is that? Oh, right, it's the same there. Lakeside, you have fermented mushrooms. I would like to get maybe, let's see, is that because we have fermented mushrooms here? It's just that they're not really getting there. Just get more of those. More of those for now, because we have that. And if we look at this line, what is the problem? Oh no, it's this part. Oh, right. Okay, so this was not built yet. That's why we're not getting the power. But once we have that power, then I'm actually feeling really comfortable with getting more robots in, because we have chargers here and we have chargers here. And then if we can just get some chargers, I don't know where else we'd want chargers. Here, I guess. Then we feel pretty... Oh yeah, there's also this one. This is also some chargers, and they're actually working right now. So it is time for us to go absolutely crazy. We want to see how many... We have 56 unemployed beavers, or unemployed robots. 60? That's a little bit of a lot of charging, to be honest. 41, it's increasing. So now we need to start working on replacing everything, particularly starting with stuff that's far away, like this part. These will be switched into robots, so that my beautiful patrons can just do absolutely nothing, and they can enjoy themselves. Going on the carousel. This is how I treat my patrons, and because the patrons treat me so well, so that's it's kind of a synergistic setup here. We also these ones don't really care. Then all the way down here, those I'd like to remove, but not until I actually have to charge us. So what else? You can do stuff like this over here. All these can just be replaced like this as well. Just gradually replacing. So many of these are not prioritized by haulers. Oh, speaking of haulers, they're always going to be busy. There we go. We still have 25 not working, so let's also get more builders. There we go, builder bots. And yeah, I don't know if I need that many builders, do I? Sure, let's go. More builders. And then also stuff like this over here. And we just keep going as long as we have idle bots available. And then I actually... Oh, this is now being charged. Perfect. Then down here, those are going to be the next ones. I'm a little bit cautious about doing it until we have this line built. But, well, you know what? That's just priority, isn't it? There. And this part here. And this part. And there. Good. So that will now be the next one that's prioritized and coming in, and we'll gradually see that we are increasing. Let's see which ones we have. The Lido is still not there, despite... Well, okay, I don't know why. Let's go through it. Mudbath is not there. Tribute Ingenuity is not there. Carousel is not there. Shrine is somehow just not working, but we just saw these last ones get built, so they'll be busy getting more shrining going on here. We could also... Well, I guess we can make... There's also another shrine here, and then some teeth grinding thing, and another shrine. So they can get more shrines out and about. And there's actually another little location that we can put a shrine. Why not? Why not, indeed? And there as well. But that's not connected, and it'll just be like that. So you can see 42. All right, progress. Shrine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 are not working. So making good headway. We have another drought period coming in here, and our power is a little bit of a problem. Even when all of these are spinning, we just don't have enough. That's really weird. Well, it's not really weird when considering we have these operational. So we'll take those out, and we will just get everything on board here. And you will prioritize and get those low. Yeah, that's good. They are all working, and let's see what we have now. That's we only have 5,200 from all of this. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's not enough. Not enough. We need more. need more. And this obviously isn't working. And what do we? How much do we consume? We're consuming quite a lot. 7,600. Okay, but that's down here. We have the first of the chargers, so I think it's time for us to start really just replacing all of these with. Don't think I need that many. Maybe these are all just going to be replaced there because we want the beavers to be as idle as possible. All of these, unfortunately, they're all going to be fighting for that one charger that we have currently, but now we have 2 chargers, so that should be fine. Can we also get you? So I'm basically just starting from as far away as possible from the center, like this, for example. And let's also get another storage tank. I really like that big storage tank. Where do we get that as a... So coffee and water next to each other. There we go. Get that in. This is expensive. Planks, gears. Ugh, gears is the bane of my existence. Look at this. We have 400 gears. So I had to make a few more gear factories here and there. Just replacing some other factories with some gear factories. And well, that's really where we are. We're down to 41. So guess coffee is still not. Tribute Ingenuity, Carousel, and Mud Bath. Those are the ones. And then we have to make sure that they have enough time to get all those. That's going to be the hardest part. So now we are slowly moving up, and we have, look at these, they're so busy. That's actually completely full here. That is excellent. So we go up to 45, and we only have 98 beavers. That doesn't seem like much. Can we just enable one more? We want them to live longer, and they will live longer because this, if I can find one. There, that's not one. The ones that are standing still are usually there. So you're at 46, so you can see here that's 130% extra speed, movement, working speed, 50% extra movement speed, and 80% longer life expectancy. When they get to 47, they live 100% longer. That's pretty good. So what I need to do now is, if I look at here, I have 12 worker beavers in total, and 80 idlers, and then some younglings, I guess. Those beavers, the 12 beavers, I have no clue where they are. I just basically have to go around and just look for it, but there is a better way of doing it. I can just go here, and then I can click here, and then I just have to scroll down here and find, there's one. District Crossing, there we go. That was one. And Forester and Forester, that makes sense. And what is it? Gathering Flags, those are also ones. So that's kind of how we just have to go through the whole thing. Oh, these ones, inventors, they can't be there. So we can actually have them invent stuff, but I don't really need that. I think I'll take those out. So let's take those 3 invention locations out. They are here. Oops. There. Interesting what the purpose of this now is. Not much, to be honest. So let's get that out of the way. Okay, so if we now look at that, we have 0 workers, and they're 92 not doing a damn thing. We also have some younglings as well. So that means at this point, I can actually turn down their work hours like a lot. There, 8-hour work days, because, you know, they don't do anything. You know, I can just turn it all the way down. So they just have no time but to just to have fun and engage with the amusements of our wonderful little colony, because robots will do all the work. Nice. And look at this, we're finally getting these mud baths, and the reason why we... Oh, you can't build there. Oh no. Oh, that was such a good idea. Well, I guess that's not really working. Alright, well, we'll deal with that some other way. Anyway, they can walk through here and they can do that. The reason why they were not getting them was because I didn't have any dirt. So I had to build a storage and then import some dirt. Once that's done, we now have it, and then we can start seeing an increase. We're also getting our coffee bushes are ready. So all we need to do now is getting this one. That's some treated planks. Oh, did I just completely forget this? I think I did. Because now my treated planks, my resin is actually here. Let me find the resin. Yes, export, like all of it. Thank you. And this part here, oh no, import all resin. Oh, that's a nightmare. So let's see if we get some pine resin. Yes, 20. Get in here, faster. Oh no, so that means these have been stuck because they didn't get the pine resin from down here. Oops. Yeah, well, that means we are running out a little bit thin on this, so we need 25 pine resin. But what about this? Does this? I would also imagine this needs treated planks. No, we got the treated planks from this one. That's good. Okay, let me just see if I have some treated planks up in this location that I could send out. Let's see. Do you have treated planks? Yes, you do. I'm just gonna send all of it out, and then don't import anything. Then we'll be shipping that out here. Come on with some treated planks. Except that we are not importing it, so you will be importing treated planks. There we go. And we get treated planks immediately coming in here. Great. So the treated planks is used for our coffee shop, because our coffee shop is pretty damn important. Let's get these online. There we go. Where are we at on beavers? We are... One is... Okay. Let's see if this is the area here. And this one, it's missing one, but somewhere else I must have some extra ones. What about you? What about you? 2 idle ones. Great. So those 2 idle ones can now go into here. 1, 2. There we go. That should get us everything we want. And is it coming along? Yes. Just need 2 metal blocks. Metal blocks should not be a problem. Why are metal blocks a problem? Are we not exporting? These is like kind of things like metal blocks. You're not exporting them fast enough. It's because you're not building them fast enough. So that means, oh right. What about the scrap? Scrap is okay, but I can't just unleash all of these. This now means I need 46 in this location and 45. How many do we have here? 46. Okay, cool. So that's actually still working. And power is not great. So I need to turn off something for the power. Not going to do that. We're just going to have to make do with what we have. Hopefully we'll get more of these. Oh no, someone died. Oh, that's it's just fine. They do. That happens. Here, prioritize. And we get the first little bit of coffee coming in very shortly. And then we will see. Oh, I saw something getting picked up. Maybe that's going to be brought over to... It's not going to be brought over to that one yet. But we'll get that. Maybe we want this one first. 60 gears and metal blocks. Because as soon as this one is going, then we'll have all of it at that point. Cool. At this point, the only thing we're really waiting for is the completion of this Tribute of Ingenuity. So what I've done is I've just asked the other districts that always have a little bit of stockpile of gears just to send all the gears into the home district. So you can see that they're coming in quite rapidly. Just 24, oh, 12 missing, 9, 5 missing. Come on, you can do it. And there we go. We have the Tribute of Ingenuity and we can see the skyrocketing up to 58, 59, 58. We want to get it to at least 59 because here's a challenging thing. It is almost impossible to get it all the way up because when new babies are born, you can see here there's just 3 new babies are born. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Then they will be... Let's see if there are 3 of these that are really, really low. Not really. One is low, that's low, and these, yeah, 3 of them are low, and those are the 3 that came in, and they will need some days to go pick up all the food they need and just be happy. Let's see, they don't need any time. They can just go do whatever they want, and hopefully we can just get them to get to 60, which is almost impossible because every single one of these have to be fulfilled. Like shelter, that's because some were probably born during the night, so they need to come in. So let's just wait a little bit, but look at this beautiful Tribute of Ingenuity. There we go, we made it 60. That is the absolute maximum. Look at that. Every single one is fulfilled and they are happy as can be. Everything is maxed out. Whew, I didn't think it was possible. I waited quite a while where it was just like every time one went up to maximum, another one went down. I think the trick was to stop all the breeding because then there won't be any small ones. So this is how I treat my patrons because patrons treat me so well. So thank you very much, all of you patrons who are supporting the channel. I will do my very best to make sure that you have satisfied your basic needs, all your nutritional needs, your social life, that's live streaming on Twitch, hopefully, aesthetics, or fun, knowledge, and spirituality. So, what now? Well, I do think that we still have a massive issue in terms of power. We've expanded the power here, yes, but not to the point where it actually just really makes sense in terms of sort of having enough to sort of in the long run. But that's something we can do up here, making some cool thing with the reservoir, that kind of thing. So maybe they will do that in the next episode, if of course there is an interest from me to continue this episode. I thought it was pretty cool to get like the absolute maximum here, which has been quite difficult to get. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, be sure to hit the like button so it can get a little bit more traction here on YouTube. That's just how the algorithm works. So until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.